How do you deal with road rage? Well, let's talk about it. This past week, I was driving in my car down the highway. I moved from the slow lane to the fast lane to allow a car that was coming off the on-ramp to get on the highway. What happened? A fancy red sports car zoomed up behind me, slid into the slow lane to pass me, and cut off the entering car. Well, I, of course, said, "What an idiot." And my son quickly reminded me, "Wait, Mom, Pastor said we don't call people names." And I immediately knew he was right. Our pastor had talked to us about the fact that when we see something happen like that, we need to remember that that driver is an image bearer of God. And we are not to call that image bearer names, but we can label their actions, which is what I rephrased. And I said, well, let me just say that wasn't a good driving choice. So where am I going with this? What can you do with road rage? Because honestly, we all deal with it, especially in today's society. I feel like everyone is driving with not stellar skills nowadays is a nice way that I can say it. So it took me to a scripture, which was 1 Peter 3, 8 and 9, and here it goes. We are called to be harmonious, sympathetic, loving, compassionate, and humble, not returning evil for evil or insult for insult, but giving a blessing instead. For you are called for the very purpose that you would inherit a blessing. So when that person cuts you off in traffic, remember this verse and go, wait a minute, I don't know what's going on for that driver. Instead of me flying into a rage and chasing after them to show them what kind of driver I am, pause and remember, I am called to be harmonious. Let me pray for that person, pray for that driver and their choices, and pray for myself to stay calm. So let me encourage you. How do we do this? We do it through the love of Christ. Christ said it in Matthew 5. He said, love your enemies, bless those that curse you. Now, I am not saying a poor driver is my enemy, but it just helps remember when Jesus said love others, he meant love all others. And he didn't mean love when you feel like it. He meant love even in the midst of that urge to have road rage. Exhale, give it to him, pray for that person, and see how this might change your drive next week.